Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I bring you guys yet another game in the TI4 Qualifiers NA. And if you guys have been following along normally when these videos, as these videos are getting posted, you will have noticed a giant gap in time, but don't worry about that, guys. CulBlu has been doing things between getting sick and being lazy. It was a very long haul, but don't worry guys, we're back on the deal. We are going to finish the North American Qualifiers, and we're actually jumping into this game, which is a North American Rejects versus Isurus Gaming HyperX. I'm kind of expecting to see something kind of awesome because I may or may not have heard a few things about this game specifically, but then again I may not have heard. You guys don't know if I'm telling the truth or if I'm not truthing. That's right guys, because if I'm not truthing I must be Luthin. Lying. Okay, alright, that happened. Alright, so as far as things to talk about in this game, there's a Train Protector banned out on the side of North American Rejects, which tells me that they want to try to go for some early aggression. And on the side of Isurus Gaming, they got themselves a Sand King and a Lycan banned out, so they want to stop the push, and they also want to stop that person who can get that really good initiation on that Sand King. I'm expecting to see... I'm kind of expecting to see maybe a lot of aggression come from North American Rejects. And like guys, you don't understand. If you guys don't understand all that much as far as how to read into the picks, the Train Protector, he's really good at preventing a lot of people from dying very early on, and he's also really good at promoting some super aggro aggression coming out for his team. And with the fact that he's banned out, that kind of tells me that hey, these guys want to be aggressive, and the Wisp is actually a very perfect person to be aggressive with, especially once he has level 6, and Barrett as well. Two people you kind of don't want to get in the on the enemy side at the same time. Now the only question is who's going to be paired up with Wisp, and to be honest, it could be a Tiny, it could be a CK, it could be a Sven, but if Isurus Gaming spend all their bans banning out every single one of those heroes, they're going to open themselves up to a world of hurt. Nature's Prophet is going to be picked up on the side of Isurus Gaming, and so is Dazzle. The Prophet pickup will help them mitigate some of the split push and at least help them out a little bit when the Wisp relocates in with whoever they're going to pick for carry or pick for person to pair up with that one. He can just TP in, help him with the kill, and then like just run away or something. Or maybe he can split push while all the craziness is going on. But for the most part, Batrider, Wisp, two people you usually don't want to have on the enemy team, and they are boom right there on the North American Rejects side. So I don't know what to expect to see from North American Rejects. To be honest, guys, I didn't really hear absolutely anything about this game. I was trying to hype it up a little bit because I haven't cast it in a while, and I felt like I could hype it up by not telling the truth. My apologies, guys. Don't worry, you still love me, I hope. Because CulBlu is going to be taking you guys through this game as we wait for the next ban to come out for Isurus Gaming. And they're thinking long and hard about this one, because if they decide to commit to ban out the Tiny, the Sven, and the CK, then they're going to have not enough bans to get rid of other people, like maybe a Puck, or maybe even a Clockwork if they want to stop the initiation power coming from North American Rejects. But it's almost like North American Rejects forcing Isurus Gaming to pick themselves into a corner. And the main, like, it's Barrett, he kidnaps you, Wisp, she can relocate somebody just to destroy you. It's just an annoyance. On the bans on the side of North American Rejects, they decided to ban out that Axe, so that Axe won't be in this game. Sorry guys, I apologize for everybody who loves that Axe. He won't be in this game, so I'm not sure what much that tells me. Maybe they just don't like Axe dropping an ulti. Maybe they expect to get a hero who can go low. I will be super surprised if we saw a Huskar, I gotta be honest. But he could get picked, I don't know. Or maybe it's trying to keep somebody alive. Guys, honestly, I can't really read too much into that ban. But on the other side of Isurus Gaming, they banned out the Brewmaster, which I honestly thought would have been a good person for them to pick up. But his teamfight control is hands down pretty darn good, almost as good as a Ravage, but just a little bit better because it lasts a little bit longer. You can do more if you can micro those units correctly. Or maybe that's also a target ban on the side of for somebody on the side of North American Rejects. I'm not too terribly sure. But Isurus is still taking their time thinking about this next ban, because like I said guys, this kind of determines how things are going. I mean, it's already bad enough that Batrider and Wisp are picked up on the side of NAR. But they have to choose wisely which carry do they want to ban, and I honestly do suggest them to ban out the Tiny, because his ability to just wreck your towers late game is ridiculously bad. Sven can hit a shot a little bit earlier, but you can do some things to stop Sven from being able to do much, such as, you know, like kiting him or just stunning him or anything like that. Looks like they banned out the Brewmaster and they banned out the Naga. Hopefully they ban out the Tiny on the last ban and they don't let NAR pick that up. Following ban for NAR, they banned out the Storm Spirit. They banned out the Storm Spirit, and they pick up a Mirana. So the Storm just stopping some, I guess, some gank potential coming out from NAR. Maybe they want to make sure Barretta has the best time possible farming mid. It's just slightly difficult to tell. I honestly would have considered Storm Spirit not as big of a deal, because if you do pick up a Storm Spirit, then you pick up an OD for your team.
10 seconds.
Decisions all over the place. Maybe the meta game is changing a little bit. Maybe CulBlu's missing something completely, which is a high chance that's happening. But let's go and talk about what we actually see happening, because we got ourselves a Wisp, a Barretter, a Mirana, and a Keeper of the Light. That is a lot of mobility all around the map. Mirana, she has her ulti, which means that people can sneak up on you very darn easily. Keeper of the Light, once he gets his ulti, he'll be able to just recall somebody in, such as the carry, if the carry's not with him. Freeing up Wisp to go relocate Mirana, assuming she's not the carry. But Wisp can relocate in Mirana, Kato can call the carry in, and Barretter can just be there because he's just there. So some nice mobility coming out from North America Rejects, almost a global-esque type strategy. If Nature's Prophet was on the side of NAR, I think it would be a little bit more of a deadly combination, but he's not, so
10 seconds remaining.
Now, Isurus, they decided to pick up a Chin and a Pugna, which I actually do like to see as a response, because they know for a fact that if they let Barrow get enough room to farm, that he's going to get a Blink Dagger 4 staff and just make their life a living heck. And they also know that once Wisp hits level 6, that's when her aggression, or its aggression, starts really, really heavily. And Chin and Pugna are really good at those early game pushes. Nature's Prophet, he can also be that +1 in the lane, just in case something bad happens. He can show up and say, oh, hey bro, you're trying to do something to my tower? No. And then he can just stop him from that, or he can just go split push. But the main things are the counter push in the Chin and the Pugna. I do like that a lot. And Chin, like I said, promotes a lot of aggression very early on, because he can get those very powerful creeps and just push the crap out of the lane. Isurus, they said, bro, we ain't stupid. We're going to go ahead and ban out that Tiny. The Sven, CK, they are still in the pool. I do like Ricky Wisp. I do hope NAR do pick up Ricky Wisp, because I do think it's a legit thing, but there's a higher chance we'll see ourselves maybe, according to the Coddle pickup, maybe a Sven, so Sven can get the infinite storm hammers. CK, sure, I mean, he doesn't need mana as much as Sven does, though, in my honest opinion. And also, I think I think Sven can do a lot more, because once you relocate in with CK, if he doesn't have Phantasm, which he probably will have Phantasm when he relocates in, he has pops Phantasm, uses stuff, and then he does a pull and then kills people. Whereas Sven, he just kind of goes full man mode, says, bro, I just need Wisp as my partner, and we can just kill everything. Looks like NAR, they're taking their time thinking about what they want to go for. I do think Sven is a good choice. I would like to see a Ricky, because I think Ricky could do a little bit more, mainly because he does have the invisibility, which does throw you off a little bit. He forces Pugna, Chin, and to a certain extent Nature's Prophet to be extremely careful, because they never know when he's there. And that means Ricky can be, essentially, by not being on the map, like by not being visible on the map, Ricky can essentially pressure every single lane at the same exact time by not even being there, which I think will be valuable, especially with this lineup. And they can get some easy kills all over the place. Things to consider, though, is that because Ricky has a permanent visibility, Isurus are going to invest in some detection very early on, which is going to stymie the aggression that you can NAR can actually put out with that Mirana, so they have to consider that. But I still think Ricky's solid. I still think Sven is highly likely, and actually go for a Shadow Fiend instead. So we're going to see a Mirana Wisp, or maybe we'll just see a Coddle Wisp. Just hang out together. Just be bros. Bros forever. But judging by these lanes, though, Barretter in the jungle, I don't know. Barretter in the middle in the jungle, Coddle, he's going to be supporting. Yeah, NAR, their lineup is a little weird. And we got a sniper pickup, surprisingly, on the side of Isurus Gaming. Going for that crazy range. Bro, you can't touch me. You can't even touch me right now. But as far as combinations, though, I think Shadow Fiend might be in the safe lane. So Shadow Fiend, Wisp, Coddle, and a tri-lane. So Wisp will be doing the pulls. Coddle will be babysitting Shadow Fiend to make sure he has mana for the raises. Barretter in the off lane and Mirana mid. But even with, or Barretter mid and Mirana in the off lane. But even with that, I do think it might be a little bit better to have those roles switched around to where Barrett is mid and Moran is in off lane. So that way, Moran is mid and Barrett is in off lane. So that way Moran can actually roam around and just do a bunch of ganking. Although that doesn't go without saying that Morana, she can very well still do her roaming gank stuff. I don't know, guys, so much theory crafting to do, so many things to think about, but let's not think about it too terribly much because I gotta go ahead and turn on my scroll speeds. Let me go ahead and do that. Options, camera acceleration,
Time for
boom,
preparation.
boom, and audio, because I just need to get in the habit of doing this. Open mic is turned on. You guys can officially hear me in Dota TV. Not really, but if you were watching in Dota TV, which you guys probably did, and I'm just like way behind, then you would have saw me casting and stuff. So down bottom, we got a rotation coming from both sides. They're going to go for a really early gank. We actually got a Roshan attempt going on, coming out from the Dire. It looks like it might get scouted out immediately coming out from the Radiant. So we got the Radiant going for Roshan attempts. They might check it immediately, so they do need to be a little bit careful. But we got the Treants already coming through. Prophet plus crew, they're using the Treant to actually tank up the tower. Nobody scouted anything. They're going to go ahead and toss an arrow from Mirana. I'm assuming it's out of the Roshan pit just to check. But it looks like they're actually going to waltz on in. Maybe they're not going to see it at all. They see the tree. They see the tree walk into the Roshan pit. They officially know it's up. I think the jig is up. Isurus are all going to be in a lot of trouble. Pugna's going to throw a nice little Nether Blast. Not going to do too terribly much. Shadowfiend going to get enough move speed to run away, and Roshan attempt is officially foiled. Kato Illuminate going through, doing massive amounts of damage. Chin, first blood, going to be going down. Sniper going to be falling as well. We got Pugna taking a bunch of damage. The Razors do come through. The arrow from Mirana does fly, hits Pugna on the side. He's officially dead. Broward going for the Firefly. This is an extremely hectic level 1 gank, but essentially NAR, they're going to be able to win the fight completely. Isurus trying to go for some nice strategy, but it wasn't enough. The tree, at the end of the day, gave up their position, and I think, guys, even with that, like, it might be a very hard game for Isurus to fight back to. By the looks of it, it looked like they were really relying on that level 1 Roche to go through. They could have got an Aegis on maybe Pugna, and then Pugna could have just went full yellow and just tried to kill towers. But even with that, I mean, it's the level of difference right now. It's higher than what it should be. Like, everybody's XP. I don't know if everybody's XP. I need his XP. Give me a second. No, XP is not that high. Never mind. But the fact that people died on the side of Isurus means that people on the side of NAR are going to be a little bit higher. Pugna, he's only level 1, where Shadowfiend's already level 2. Meanwhile, on top, we got Prophet, he's level 1. Wiss is almost 75% of the way to level 2. Mirana, she's almost level 2 as well. The level difference is not as big as if Isurus got Roshan completed, but still. The consideration of the fact that their Roshan attempt got slapped in the face. Luckily, they didn't lose too much gold because it was only level 1, and they spent all their gold already. And yeah, so Barrett down bottom, feeling like a baller. Brack's gonna go ahead and give himself some nice farm, and I didn't do introductions, so let me go ahead and do that really fast, guys. On the side of Isurus Gaming, starting off on his chin, we see Clarity on him. Moving on to his Pugna hanging out mid, we see DDX on that Pugna. On this Dazzle, who's trying to do some pulls but keeps getting disrupted by Batrider because he's a jerk. We see Pipey Tat on Dazzle. On this Nature's Prophet hanging out top in a suicide lane all by his lonesome. We see Zerdo on him. And last but not least, on the Sniper, we see Fullback. And he's going to be playing that fullback. Quarterback, I don't know. He's even playing Sniper. Anyway, we see Dazzle getting aggressive on top of Barrett, forcing him out of the lane. That's a lot of physical damage going his way. It's only level 1, but it still does it tell me?
Not by a long shot.
No, 14. Excuse me. 14 seconds. Sorry, 14 damage for 10 seconds. So it's 140 damage for free, essentially, for Dazzle. And 140 more damage going towards Bat, and Bat's going to go ahead and eat a tree, because he needs to. Just needs to be healthy. I'm trying to go vegan. Now moving to the side of NAR, North American Rejects. On this Batrider, we see Brax hanging out on him. Moving on to his Wisp, we see Fog on him. And actually, they get a kill on top of Pugna mid. Nice little easy kill. Wisp helping out, got a little ball to blow up on him. And Shadowfiend got the last raise, so he does get the last laugh. But Fogged hanging out on that Wisp. On his Mirana up top, uncontested farm by the looks of it. We see Kuroki.
Radiant's middle tower
We see Kuroki on the Mirana. Moving on to his Kato, who has pretty much uncontested jungle farm. We see 1437 the Fool on that Kato. And the last one is on the Shadow Fiend, or as I like to call him, the Swag Fiend. We see Sneak King on that Swag Fiend being real mean to this Pugna game. And actually got Wisp coming all the way through. We got Pugna taking a little bit of damage. I think it would have been a little bit better if that would have actually latched, or the tether would actually hit. But hey, hindsight's 2020. Pugna a little bit too far away. Luckily, his range is actually pretty darn far. And actually, Wisp coming forward, trying to get the balls to blow up on top of Pugna. Doesn't really go through the way Pugna wanted to, and no more balls for you. Awkward conversation. So the last hits are actually looking pretty decent. Sniper, he did die once. Yeah, he did die once. But he is in that Pretty much even last hits with Mirana, who's on the opposite safe lane. I think if this game does go late, I like Sniper as a carry better than Mirana, despite the fact that Sniper has absolutely no way to run away when things do get or start to hit the fan. Mainly because headshot's so fun, headshot OP. If you get Sniper to get chain gun Sniper, yeah, so much disgustingness. But all that said, Mirana is already almost sitting at phase boots. She already has herself half of a ring, or part of a ring Aquila. The question is, will she finish with her phase boots, or will she go for that full ring Aquila? Meanwhile, down bottom, we got Wuss getting chased by Pugna, and actually Pugna's going to get scouted out. Wuss does tether away. The stun from Chin doesn't come in time, and actually Sniper taking a bunch of damage coming from those whistle balls. Pugna trying to go for some push. DDX not going to be able to get too terribly much because it was a little bit short. It was just a little bit short, and he finally has his boots. So this little skeleton can move a lot faster now, and he's pretty unhappy. Cuddle Illuminate coming through, stopping some of the aggression, forcing his guys back a little bit. And Mirana actually taking a lot of damage up top. Prophet will be the one to go down though. Mirana almost going down. Prophet not able to get that last right click. It looks like he got himself some treants plus. That's really about it. No Sprout available on him. Chin trying to be aggressive with this push. Because that's what you do with pushes, you be aggressive. And it looks like it got stopped completely because Cuddle OP, please nerf. TP does come back mid. DDX going to go ahead and decide to farm mid to make sure that Shadow Fiend doesn't get too much. But the level difference right now, Shadow Fiend sitting at level 6, where Pugna sitting only at level 5. The last hits are looking a lot better for Shadow Fiend as we expected, because Pugna did die in his lane once. And speaking of dying in his lane once, down bottom we got Sniper forced to run away. He has 2 stacks of taking napalm, somehow able to waddle on away. And speaking of waddling away, Chin a little bit trouble. He gets tethered up. He's taking a bunch of damage. He's not going to be able to make it out on alive. He tries to turn into the wolf on top of the Wuss, and Wuss is a little bit too far away. It looks like everybody makes it alive on that one on the side of NAR. And actually, nope, Sniper getting a few right clicks on top of Barrow. Looks like Shadow Fiend got himself a kill on top of Pugna mid. And the fights are still happening down bottom. NAR in a very dominant position right now, stopping the level 1 Roshan attempt, which I didn't like, to be honest, because really it was only Prophet's Treants protecting it, and the damage coming out from Isurus was really not that much. Maybe they had some Vampiric or something like that. But it was a nice little sneaky move they tried to do. Next, speaking of sneaky moves they tried to do, Sniper does die, getting caught on the very precipice of that Illuminate. Dazzle not able to heal himself, or heal Sniper fast enough.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
Hand of Midas is up on Shadow Fiend, so he can go ahead and exasperate the fact that they are in the lead. Barrow, he's working on the Blink Dagger. I don't know if it's up yet, but it looks like it's probably not up yet, but 1,000 gold going his way. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend, he eats himself a tree just to run away, trying to GTFO. I don't think he'll be able to make it on, but Pugna trying to get that last right click. He can drop himself a nice little Plague Ward just to stop Shadow Fiend from doing some more damage to him. And I think oh man, we got Wuss relocating in. Pugna's in a lot of trouble. He's officially going to go down. We got the Plague Ward getting thrown down. Pugna does die. The Plague Ward did go down, the relocate did come in. Barrow just threw the last one on top of Pugna just to make sure, but he threw on a dead body. So it's a little awkward. Just a tad bit awkward.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nice little play come up for NAR. They're just saying, bro, we're going to dominate this game and win because we're just that good.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business. Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation.
So the bottom tower for Radiant taking a lot of damage. It will be going down here momentarily. Meanwhile, mid, the Radiant are trying to mount their own attack on this middle tower coming up from the Dire. The TP does come in from Kato. He's going to go and start that Illuminate spam. He's on level 5, but he will be level 6 soon. Probably going to give himself a nice little... Oh man, a lot of damage going his way. Able to dice himself a tower shot. And I think that tower shot would have put him really close, but it wouldn't have killed him. The middle tower taking some damage coming out from the Radiant. Prophet TP's in as well. Throws out the tree, the sprouts. Kato coming around the corner. Illuminate is going to fly through. Catches everything that's involved in this whole entire push. I think that was a big mistake. These guys need to be really careful though. We got Prophet taking a lot of damage. The tower does finally go down. Sniper does get the last hit on top of that. Mirana ulti does come through as well. Chin throws out the Centaur stump. The Centaur Ward is placed mid for the Dire. Or for the Radiant, so they do know. And actually, Sniper, he knows officially everything. He's about to take a lot of damage. He will not be losing his life. Wuss trying to get the last ball. She does get the last ball on top of Sniper's face. The Sniper does officially die. And man, one of the drawbacks to having a Sniper is that he has absolutely no escape, whereas on Mirana, she can actually leap away. But even still, guys, I do still favor a Sniper in the late game. Like I said, mainly because of those headshots. Everything else, I mean, if there was no headshots in Sniper, no, not at all. Kato Wuss, free mana. So we got the kill coming on top of Prophet. Prophet TP's into a very bad position. He's officially down. Barrow to show the fact that he got a Blink Dagger. And the score right now is 0-12. Usually kills don't mean much, especially when you claim towers, but Isurus has only claimed 1 tower, and they have a very decent pushing lineup. Not the best in the world. If they had a Lycan, it would be a lot better, of course. If they had themselves a Shadow Shaman, I think they could have pushed the tower without risking too terribly much. But they do have the Pugna with his Nether Blast, and they also have the Chin with his very early game aggression coming up from those creeps that he can steal from the jungle. But even that, I mean, NAR have proven that we know how to deal with this. We're going to go ahead and be aggressive. The arrow flew on top of Sniper's face. Sniper's taking a bunch of damage. He gets Decrepify from his ally, and the ally does officially die because Decrepify amplifies magic damage, and Cuddle has nothing but magic damage, essentially. I'm out of breath, guys, but it doesn't matter because Pugna, that's how Sniper is dead. Sniper is officially dead. Check a boost for Cuddle. Illuminate for the enemy team. And there's a Plague Lord dropped around the corner. They're going to get ready for a fight. The TP does come through. Sniper trying to come in to do something. He's only level 5, guys. Power Treads at least. Power Treads and Ringo Quilla. So he's not as far behind as I thought he was, but still. He's only level 5. His net worth is probably not looking all that great. It looks like they are looking for a gank. I think they, oh yeah, they popped a smoke right under Observer Ward. So the Diary, you know what's up. The arrow comes off from Rana. Rana does a little bit of damage to his Prophet. Prophet does officially go down. Illuminate just hitting just in time. And a dead prophet is a dead prophet, guys. I mean, that's funny. It's a dead nature is a dead nature, so I should say, because death prophet is death prophet.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Caught Illuminate once again forces Creepways to go back a little bit. And is Coddle building an Ags is the question of the year, because I have yet to see a Coddle with an Ags in a professional match. And I'd love to see a Coddle with an Ags, but I don't know if this game will last that long. Relocate does come around the corner. They're going to go and find himself a Pugna. The Blink does come forward from Barrett. Barrett throws out the nice little lasso, and Pugna taking a bunch of damage. He's officially dead. No life left for him. The GGs come out very early. They're going to go ahead and tap out. Isurus saying, bro, NAR, you got us. The final score is 0 to 15. And that, guys, is a very quick game. Wasn't expecting that kind of impressiveness of a game, but yeah, Isurus not able to handle it. NAR doing a little bit too much, a little bit too fast. There we go. Boom, guys, I finally paused it. So there you go, guys. That is it for the game. This is the TI4 Qualifiers for North American, for NA. North American Dota. This has been Isurus versus NAR. My name is CulBlu, like I said before. And yeah, if you guys want to check out the other videos, which will be in a playlist, you can click on the little thing. It should be an annotation on the screen if you guys watch this on YouTube, which was where I hope you guys are watching, but it should be a little annotation in there. So click on that so you can go to playlist. And if you guys want to check me out and for all my other personal commentaries and casting and vlogs and stuff, my link will be posted in an annotation on the screen as well. So definitely that's it. If you guys want to watch this in playlist mode, like I said, feel free to click on that link. It will take you into the next game in the playlist so you can watch all of them all together for the North American qualifiers in the order that they're listed. And that's it. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you guys whenever.